Goodbye, Twitch.
It's just chill times forever.
Listen, I mean, I've been on your podcast twice. You don't need to tell me. I can talk all day and listen to friends talk all day. So, like, you know.
Twice?
Yeah, I was on with Aurora, and then I was on for Kiki's.
Right! I somehow forgot about Kiki's.
Oops,
the
on
Kiki
Kiki's.
extravaganza.
Yeah.
The Kiki-apocalypse.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the plan for today was to have you two talk about stuff and things while I did destruction stuff and things. This here, the event archive, is the game's way of taking notes for you. Is there anything you two would like to recap to talk so you could know what to talk about?
My issue is not I don't remember stuff, it's I don't remember the order stuff happens. Because the entire game is not linear.
Yeah, that's
So
for you, we are in the portion of the game where we're so deep into the game that as long as you don't reveal end game stuff, we're probably fine.
Yeah, we're very close to finishing almost everybody except for like Renya.
And
Oh yeah, Hijiyama still got a ways, but still.
But if you start to talk about things that we haven't touched on, well, firstly, it won't make any fucking sense to Kiki at all.
That's fair.
I think I accidentally spoiled something in like our very first stream.
You know,
and out of context, it was just gibberish.
I feel like I remember you saying something, and then I remember you immediately going, "Thank God for your shitty memory, because you won't remember that in 12 streams from now." And I definitely don't, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
I vaguely remember you saying something and me being like, don't.
Should you be saying
Don't think Kiki's supposed to know about that one yet.
I think that specific example was, I had messaged you, like, two years ago at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to convince you to play this game. That Allegra Clark was not only in this game, but had the most diverse voice profile.
Yeah, that's true.
Ever in this game.
Oh, that's right. I fucked up too.
Oh?
I mistakenly called a character by the wrong VA and spoiled that there was a VA in this game that you didn't know was in this game yet.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll give that one more of a pass, though, because, like, I mean, there's so many characters.
Unless it's, like, a character of the caliber of DC Douglas, where you know, oh, DC Douglas is in this game. I guess there's going to be some kind of villain with a deep voice somewhere. Unless there's a character who is so heavily typecast as DC Douglas, right?
DC
You're probably
Douglas.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know that name.
Falco.
Oh!
Literally everywhere.
Okay, see, I was literally... Okay, I'm not gonna say anything too loud, because my fiance's in the other room, but we're playing through Somnium Files right now.
Uh-huh.
And I was like... So 89 came on screen, and I was like, oh, weird, fun fact. That's the same voice actor as... Elise, have you played Zero Time Dilemma?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. That's the same. Yeah. God bless you. I was like, oh, that's the same voice actor as Delta, and then I was like, immediately as soon as I said that, I was like, I probably shouldn't have said that because that might imply some level of importance, and so I immediately went. So I immediately went. Yeah, he only does these weird parts. He does like nothing. So I guess he's just like friends with Uchukoshi, and then he just calls him up to play these like weird bit parts that don't mean anything in these games. And he was like, okay. And I was like, I hope I didn't just ruin that. I was panicking.
weird bit parts.
I mean,
DC Douglas.
technically Delta is a weird bit part because he's only on screen for like a 20th of the time of ZTD.
The final battle begins. Yeah. All right. So, is there anything? Do you know what you want to talk about first, Kiki? Do you want to? Is there anything you want to like recap? Any specific character you want to look at?
So there was something that I wanted. I remember I was thinking at the end of. I should have written this down because I remember at the end of last stream I was like, "Oh, we gotta immediately talk about insert thing here," and I don't remember what insert thing here was. Who did we were with Yuki, and who else did we do last week?
Juro.
Juro, okay.
We did Yuki and possibly a third person. I don't remember.
Okay, well, I kind of want to talk about. I mean, I don't know how much like we could talk about without being spoiled, but I want to talk about 426 and like trying to figure out what happened to get Juro to become 426, like why he killed all of these people.
Then we're probably gonna have to go over here to God.
Oh, so hello stream. I'm Elise. I'm guessing to help fill in.
Oh yes.
Conversations.
Yes, thank you so much for taking the time to come guest star on our stream. I really appreciate it.
I use she, they pronouns just for the...
Yeah, I meant to put a little, like, I meant to grab your little face guy and put you
Blobby?
in between... Yes, Blobby, thank you. I couldn't remember what it was. Blobby, and put you, like, smack in between Aurora and I, and put your pronouns there, and I just ran out of time.
Don't worry about it.
Well, you don't have to pay attention to a lot just talking, so you can do it like right now.
True. The problem with that is that everybody's gonna see me do it on stream because I'm screen sharing.
It's fine.
What?
It's fine. I don't think anybody cares.
Okay. Do you happen to have that on hand with you, at least, that you could like DM to me real fast by chance? If not, no worries.
PNG? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can have this old version of Blobby.
Okay.
Because I have like fucking 6 versions and I don't want to dig through my goddamn...
Totally understand.
There. Oh,
okay.
I apparently dropped it into the PNG tuber chat. Whoops.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Back.
That's an old version. Oh, no! This is way better. Use this.
Okay.
Esther drops it into the same place that you said was a mistake.
Okay, but you said it was fine.
It is fine. I'm just noting.
There we go. I always forget how to get to these.
You clicked the word bubble.
I'm clicking it and that is not opening for me. What am I doing wrong?
Open chat in the PNG tuber voice channel.
Yeah, I've got the little like thing and it's like it's like a...
Oh, you know what I could do actually?
What the hell? Okay, let me... Oh, maybe it's because I'm in it? No? It just takes me to... Oh, it's because I've popped it out into another window. That's why.
There. I sent it to you.
Thank you. Okay.
It's the PNG I use for whenever the game I'm playing doesn't support or doesn't like V2 Studio.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was gonna say, I was like, I don't think I've seen that one, but that would explain.
I don't use it too often.
Yeah, that makes
like,
sense.
Sonic Frontiers is the main one where I've had to use it because Sonic Frontiers is just fucking... It hates V2 Studio.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I mean, I know why. V2 Studio fucking devours CPU.
Oh. Yeah, that would probably do it.
I was opening
Oh.
your stream, so I
Has
can
it started?
see.
Has the stream started?
Not the stream. I'm talking about, like, I told you about the storm that was
Oh.
hitting it. It just passed through and blew up my PS5's Wi-Fi connection, which doesn't matter
Oh
Oh.
no!
because this is a video game.
But specifically your PS5?
I have no idea. But my PS5 was the one who said, "Hey, where did the Wi-Fi go?"
Huh,
You're not wrong.
interesting.
Oh, so remember how I was super excited that I got all that food in case the storm got really bad?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the storm is starting to like cool down, and that's really cool. And I did lose power briefly around midnight last night,
Yeah.
for a couple seconds. But Friday we're gonna get a foot of snow,
Oh boy.
so it's
Oh, hey.
very good that I stocked up on a whole lot of food.
Yeah, you were just looking out for future you, really.
Yeah. And I'm very happy I bought frickin' Korean potato dogs.
Ooh, I've wanted to try one of those for so long.
The ones I got are acceptable. I've had actual Korean potato dogs from a Korean cafe, and they were so much better.
I imagine they're probably a lot better fresh, for sure.
I do remember when I bought it, I did not know what was in it, because did you know that Korean potato dogs don't have any meat?
Oh, not at all?
Nope, it is cheese and fried corn with bits of potato stuck on the sides. At least that's how I've seen it everywhere when I've gotten it.
Interesting. I've seen like videos of it and stuff where I've seen some people do where it's just like the cheese and potatoes. I've also seen ones where they put the cheese and potatoes like around or in addition to like a hot dog or a sausage or something like that. I don't know how traditional that is, so that makes sense. Okay. Blobby has been added to and fits very nicely in between our little tubers.
I see.
Poopers.
Poopers.
Okay. 426 is the prisoner number of an escaped criminal from the future. His real name is Jiro Izume. He's already dead and currently exists as a replication that is based off of the memory information written onto Sector 0. He had previously been researching ways to download memories from the Inner Loster and how to get into the production line of the Deimos Code. He escaped confinement through transferring his own data into an android that looked like Tomi Kisaragi. The Kisaragi android that 426 was using as his body got destroyed during the battle against the Tamao Kurame android in 1985. He then took over the Tamao android's body and managed to escape. And then literally jumped off of a bridge when confronted by Yuki.
Yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
Yeah. Which I do not think that's the last we're going to see of them, though I'm not sure how they're going to survive from that.
They are in a robot body.
I guess that's fair. It just seemed like they were already really, like... I don't know how
Durable.
Yes, durable, thank you, these android bodies are. So... I guess it would make sense if he, you know, survived. I don't know, I'm just curious, like... Why? Because it seems like based off of what we know, 426 basically, like, turns on his, like, friends and just decides to go, like, apeshit and just starts killing people.
Does?
So based off of what, I think it was, like, a dream that he had, he just said that he, like, was killing a bunch of people. We don't know. I don't think we've seen, maybe I have a terrible memory. So maybe this is, you know, just me. But we haven't seen a reason yet why he's killed people. And previously, we've seen that him and Chihiro are on the same side. So something happens to turn him against Chihiro. And then he goes and just, like, kills all of his friends and stuff.
Okay, so I have a better idea of where we are now. Because I do remember... I'm fairly certain I remember very clearly why he's doing that, so...
Yeah, then it must be like a later reveal because I do not think that we have seen it yet. But I'm just curious, like, I don't know. It makes me wonder, like, the problem is that we've like streaming this game has probably not been great for my memory because then I forget things, and then also on top of that, it's just a confusing
More
game
information
already.
is added.
Yeah, and then more information is added, and like, so then I'm like, there's a good possibility that I'll say like, we don't know X, and then it's oh, we actually do know X, and I just forgot it. So please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I just feel like, I mean, we don't really know yet exactly why these machines are doing this.
Okay.
And so, thank you. We know that they're being called, like somebody is calling them, and it was Nenji at one point. So maybe he's like, maybe he just doesn't know and he just wasn't gonna take any chances, so he's just killing them all in case they're the but does anybody know about the beacon except for Hijiyama and Ogata? Not Ogata. Well, now Ogata. Okino, thank you. My problem is that I have a problem when two people in the same piece of media have the same like starting letter. I will get them confused. I don't care how different they are. I will do it, especially if I'm reading.
Just call him Nenji.
Yeah.
Nenji.
Certain languages must be very difficult for you.
Oh.
Well, I mean, some languages have very limited starting sounds.
I guess that's fair. My brain barely likes English, TBH, so.
Fucking fair.
Nobody's brain likes English.
I do make jokes about how I always feel bad about when speaking with my friend who's fluent in like 8 languages. I'm barely fluent in 1.
Yeah. A real fast way to make you feel like, oh god, I don't know what I'm doing.
I can't wait to become fluent in Japanese so that I can finally be fluent in a language.
We have to fight.
You want me to go?
Where is my sentry gun? Okay, yeah,
was
guilty of crimes.
I wonder if you're gonna get to the fight today.
Oh?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
No, there is a certain fight which has stuck in my mind ever since I played this game. Because it's so good.
Like good in a gameplay aspect, or?
Yes. Like, it's a very fun fight. It's the only one I can really remember.
Because everything else blends together because they're all RPS.
They are kind of samey.
Yeah, I knew that coming in. That they would be... Okay, so maybe we did that. That would be nice. Well, I get this today. That's nice. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But I get it today. So I need upgraded Demolisher Blades and upgraded Anti-Air Demolisher Blade armament has been unlocked. What the fuck does that mean?
It's unless you do the Demolisher Blade, but it only hits air units.
Oh my god, it does.
It's incredibly useful because it pierces defense.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ignore it for now because
I don't have aerial units in the next fight.
Fair.
Who? Oh my god, I was upgrading the wrong fucking person!
Let's go.
You're not even in this fight right now. Oh my god. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Womp womp.
Everything's fine. And if things become unfine, you will be the first to know.
You guys just ever have a really bad air bubble trapped in your chest?
Yes.
Yes.
Whew!
I've mistaken it for chest pain before.
I can see why.
I for a very long time, had the opposite, where I thought there was a hole in one of my lungs.
Oh.
And I just kind of fucking tanked it through college. And then I got out of college and I became like a real deal adult. And was like, I should really get that checked. And it turns out that the 2 doctors I saw in California were full of shit.
Wait, are you saying that
2 fully fledged doctors could tell you that you have a hole in one of your lungs? And not be sure about it.
Maybe it healed itself? I don't know if lungs can repair themselves.
So did they like see like a spot on like an X-ray or something, or
Yeah.
and they just assumed that it was a hole?
Oh my god, they were looking at the same X-ray.
Oh,
so if there was an error, if there was an error in the one X-ray, they both would have seen it.
Yeah, the second one didn't even do his or their own like research or something.
I guess.
Oh damn.
Look, college is a big blur.
That's true.
I remember possibly getting meningitis and not being able to move my neck.
Oh.
Getting swine flu.
Dang.
Having really bad panic attacks, where I would just wake up and not be able to breathe. And I guess at some point I got a degree in there.
Honestly, that's impressive that you managed to keep going through all of that, because any one of those could knock a lot of people out.
Oh, I just fucking... I'm pretty sure the possible meningitis almost killed me, because they did have to put me on a nebulizer at one point.
Oh, jeez. That was no fun.
I just fucking face tanked it. Fuck it. Why not?
Multiple Dymo signatures confirmed. We're starting to get even more of them.
That's weird.
I'll be damned if this is what kills me.
From the D-forces in the database. What do you mean? They're similar to their original designs, but they've been modified.
I'm expecting to die of pneumonia at some point or another. Like, I just don't get to the hospital soon enough and it just fucks me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've been hospitalized for twice in the past 3 months. Or twice, 4 months now. It's January.
Oh,
hello.
Yay! You made it another month.
Made it another month.
Pneumonia is no fun. My dad had it for a while there, and it's... Whew.
I had pneumonia.
Sickle cell. One of the main things of sickle cell is that it causes immense pain, and that's all for a very long time. That's all I saw it as. This thing causes me pain, and I hate it. Lesser known fact, because it congests the passageways in your blood, it makes it very difficult to take oxygen to everywhere that it needs to go.
Yeah.
So it's very easy for me to contract pneumonia because of that.
I was gonna say, doesn't it fuck your immune system too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So basically, at this point in my life, I'm basically a NEET. For a while that was my choice, but now it's by necessity. Because if I go outside, I will catch something and die.
Scary stuff. Also, does it help that like nobody has a regard for other people?
Okay. What now?
Yeah! Reminder that we're in the second largest surge of COVID in the US right now.
And everyone thinks COVID is over.
Yeah. Hey guys, but Joe Biden said it's fine.
Yeah. Hey, remember how the whole quarantine yourself for 10 days thing got turned to 5 because the CEO of a airline pressured the CDC to say, hey, only make it 5 days because I'm losing too much profit?
So glad that didn't impact anything ever.
It's not like that became global policy.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Can I see a map? How do I see my map?
I think you can pull back on your... No, that doesn't.
How was that try?
It's been a very long time since I played this, and I played it on Switch, so the controls are probably different too.
Controllers. The only thing that will be switched is the confirmation button.
Oh yeah.
And we spent more than enough time talking about the confirmation button on Sunday.
Yeah, we did have a whole convo about that.
Oh.
My turn now.
Okay, I'm just gonna fucking go for it.
Yeah.
Back me up. How's the Sentinel? Don't
What's the situation?
So,
this series
another thing about 426 that I'm curious about is that Ryoko seems very hell-bent on catching 426. Is that because the person she's super in love with wants her to do that, or does she have another motive that we just haven't gotten to yet, or that I've forgotten?
I think it was either implied. Yeah, it was implied that he died in that attack that we saw.
Oh.
And that...
So maybe she wants revenge.
And she wants revenge, and that's stuck in her head. And then he popped up again in 1985?
take this.
And that's gotta be confusing for her, especially, because her brain doesn't hold anything.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Mood.
So her revenge thing is still looping in her head.
Yeah.
But also, he popped up again in 1985 and told her, hey, 426 is... No. He started giving her orders to do the stuff that we see in Yuki's POV, right?
Okay.
Move. Good.
And that's stacking on top of it.
Like any other punks.
I should probably do something about base, huh?
Here comes the pain.
So...
That all you enemies.
Revenge, mostly. That's fun. This is fun. I'm having a lot of fun right now. Let's go this way.
So the people who know about 426 are Chihiro, specifically older Chihiro. Aoi doesn't know anything about it. I don't think.
Chihiro and Iori are basically two separate people, so you don't have to.
Okay, fair.
specify
I
that
just
Iori-
want to make sure, but that's fair. And then Ryoko, and then Ida. And then Sekigahara also knows about it. Does he know about it just because Ryoko is thinks that it's him and is so focused on killing him, or does he know about 426 otherwise?
So Ryoko, and Juro were the three that fought in that battle that we saw that fucked them up.
Okay.
And assumably, because Ryoko was told about DD426. Ryoko was told about it. So it is safe to assume that all three of them were told about DD426, about 426 the criminal.
Okay.
So all three of them knew about Juro Izumi. Or no. All three of them knew about the criminal known as 426. None of them know that 426 is Juro Izumi. Mostly because Juro Izumi fought in the... Right, we hadn't gotten to that part yet.
No point overthinking it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have Iori. Oh god, I don't have a heal.
Uh-oh.
I'm fine.
Do you have the
Been updated. I guess we.
You have the what's it power that lets you heal your Sentinels?
Oh yeah, Battle Power. Yeah.
Number
I can
16
do that.
to thank for that.
Those little buggy bastards are even faster now.
If we let any of them through, they'll swarm the terminal in seconds.
Then, even that G-Molar? Its power unit's been upgraded. Now it's got even more destructive potential.
Not just offense. Some kind of new alloy's been integrated into the defensive shell. If the shell's harder, then we just punch it harder. It's gotta crack eventually.
That's a very ninja way of looking at it.
Oh, you're still repairing. Okay, you chill. You're out of danger. For now. I probably need to handle that. Oh, no, I have Ryoko do that. Okay. Then I focus on this group over here instead. So yeah. Sekigahara knows about 426.
Okay.
Not just because Ryoko keeps confusing
They're like any other punks.
him for 426, but because you know, he was told, he was informed of his existence.
Let's do this. Get bent.
Good.
Got a target on my back.
Ryoko, Guardian Avenger here. Oh wow, they're getting closer.
Deploying decoys.
Okay. What now?
So yeah, you were curious about what now about 426?
That ought to be used to fights by now.
Shoot.
No point overthinking it.
I have literally no short-term memory or long-term memory.
You've asked questions about who knows who 426 is, and do we know why 426 is doing what he's doing?
Oh yeah. Which I'm guessing that's probably yet to be revealed.
They're like any other punks.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like
That-
you would know.
Okay, that's not something that it'll just be like a... He's just doing it for
Wait, did you
shits
miss
and
it?
gigs.
No, he has a very
What do you
y-
just...
he has a very specific reason he's doing what he's doing, and he will let you know.
Okay, good to know.
Oh boy.
I'm also... So this is like... I feel like I've asked all the 426 questions I can think about. So now I kind of wanted to talk about Shikishima. I know that they're playing a big part. I'm trying to remember how all they've been woven throughout.
No point overthinking it.
Remind me who Shikishima is? I'm very bad at this.
Shikishima Industries, the
Yeah,
company,
the big company.
Oh,
company.
oh.
Are they so they're responsible for the Daimos, we think?
The Daimos are heavy machinery, specifically for
They're like astroturfing and stuff.
terraforming. Yeah.
Terraforming, sorry.
Structure.
Sorry! I got confused.
I mean, I was gonna say I guess astroturfing's a kind of terraforming, but that's
Who's
That's
the
not how-
third? Is it? It is Sekigahara. Okay. So you two. But I don't think you have it yet. You don't have it yet. Shit. It's fine. I'll just keep you two grouped together though. Okay. Yeah. So Shikishima, sometime in the future. The very, very far in the future, because we just found that out with Juro. Thank you, Juro, for Juroing. Through Juro, we know that the Daimos came from very far in the future, like 2188 far in the future.
Mm-hmm.
How they're time traveling, you know,
No clue.
how are we time traveling, you know?
Yeah.
okay. Good. That was the thing I've been trying to figure out. Is
If we know that we know what the Daimos are?
Well, no, not where the Daimos. Well, yes.
If
you
we
know
know
what
about the
Daimos are,
time
and
travel
also-
secret.
They are heavy
Do you-
machinery.
And do you know how the time travel works?
Yeah.
And
So my
you do
guess.
No,
yeah.
oh, yeah, go ahead.
My guess that I think I put out in the last stream was that they're each on separate planets, and it's not a time travel. It's like a beam me up, Scotty thing. That's my guess.
Interesting theory.
Evidence to support your theory is the fact that they keep referring to the different time periods as sectors, and that each sector does not directly correspond.
Yeah.
In chronological order.
They
so
all
Sector
seem
5
like they're
is
kind of just.
1985.
Yeah, they all just seem like they're hanging out on their
jumbled
own.
They do not have any specific order, which means they're possibly, if your theory is correct, they are the order in which they were found in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my theory.
I'm full reloading this. Fuck that.
That is a theory which does have merit.
You're trying very hard to say anything at all.
I can't wait.
I am trying to. It's like when someone makes a guess in a mystery novel where you're like, I don't want to say anything that will influence whether or not you think what you just said is correct, but I do want to say that you have a very well. You have a very solid argument.
Well, thank you.
I needed to redo this thing. I got the bonus objective, so I don't need to do that. But also, Takumi is just good to have. Especially when there are hordes of ground worker kaiju. Okay, maybe Takumi is not the best to have right now.
Well,
I need to overload.
You do need her for the bonus.
I think I already got the bonus. This is me redoing a previous mission. Because I got a D in it. I got an S in 8 missions, I got an A in a 9th mission, and then I got a D on this one, and I'm pissed about it. So I'm gonna fucking murder somebody. So you believe that there is no time travel. We're just in a solar system of different cities. Another piece of evidence to support your theory is the shoe thing. Do you remember the shoe thing?
To whom are you speaking?
Iki.
Shoot. Was it something he said or something he did?
Something that was discovered in his story.
Oh, shoe! SHU!
SHU.
I'm not gonna lie, it took me about 5 seconds. I was thinking about a worn shoe for a second, and I was like, when did we look about a shoe? And then I was like, oh, Amaguchi. Yeah, it took me a second.
Yeah, Amaguchi. Yeah, Anamanaguchi. He's thinking Miku, Uiu, etc.
Shoot.
Wait, no, that wasn't on my... That was not that band. That was a different band that did that song.
I know like 5 Vocaloid songs, and that's one of them.
I cannot tell you how fucking hard I popped off in Chainsaw Man.
Did they use that?
They use Choo Choo Levy in Chainsaw Man.
Oh, gotcha.
In the manga, some people go to karaoke and one of them starts singing a song, and that's the song they're singing, and people were like, "Oh, that's not what it was in Japanese. That's just what it is in English." But no, that was the song that was sung, and then people were like, "Wait, this is an actual goddamn song?"
That's funny.
Because the song is like, "Kiss, kiss, lovey dovey, sexy, sexy,
kiss,
something,
kiss,
something."
fall in love. Do 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 do. Hey, hey, hey.
Never watched that, unfortunately.
I love it because it was kind of formative. It was one of the first animes I watched. I have not rewatched it in like 6 or 7 years because I'm worried that it will crumble and fall apart in my eyes and not have aged very well. And also my ship will fall apart. Right? Yeah, or an Host Club.
It's like, okay, if you... You know what? I used to do yearly rewatches, and I haven't done it in a while. So I'm not gonna go with my initial gut feeling of it's perfectly serviceable, perfectly fine. Um, I do believe that it is perfectly serviceable. I don't remember if they do the early aughts anime thing of doing something that was socially acceptable and is no longer acceptable now. Considering that their main character is a girl pretending to be a boy.
Yeah.
Which means it's very easy to fall into some transphobic stuff.
Well, and especially, well, I'm not going to spoil anything too much, but, like, when you consider Haruhi's parents, that's a whole other level, which I want to say I remember they treated it fairly well. But I cannot say for sure because it has been so long.
You know what anime I liked when I was younger, and then looking back has aged worse than milk put in a particle accelerator and left there for a couple months?
I love that description. I'm gonna use that. That's hilarious. I don't know what anime.
Kill la Kill.
Oh really?
Kill la Kill.
How did I ever think any of that was ever okay?
I have not seen Kill la Kill.
Good. Keep it that way.
Good. Kill la Kill is extremely
Nightmare.
gross.
Yeah.
What genre of gross?
The genre of gross.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that too. I was thinking of the highly sexualized teenagers gross.
Oh.
That too.
Yeah, those are both bad. And one of those in particular, I mean, really both of them I'm bad. They're both really bad.
Do you care about Kill la Kill spoilers?
No, now that I know that both of those are a thing, I do not care. Spoil away.
There's multiple cases of incest.
Wait, multiple?
Well,
We don't know why either.
One of the common ships turned out to be incest.
God damn.
The incest that actually occurs is a character's mother doing inappropriate things to her in a bath.
Ew.
It's not ships in the anime itself was pushing it, so it made it easy for no.
Oh no, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yes.
The anime itself was pushing the ship.
Yeah, a little bit. It wasn't
so it made
main ship it was pushing, but yeah.
Love that.
Sometimes it's okay to do a fucking late game or sequel, actually they're related reveal with two characters who are heavily shipped. That's what we call the Luke and Leia effect.
Yeah. I was literally talking with my fiance about that the other day. He was like, do you think that after The Empire Strikes Back and New Hope, there were a bunch of people out there who shipped Luke and Leia, and then they had to, like...
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was like, oh yeah, no, for sure, it happened.
No, there's...
No, yes.
Hey, remember how they make out in Empire Strikes Back?
Unfortunately, yes. Yeah.
Well, I guess they don't make out. She just gives him a big ol' smooch.
She kisses him, and then he's very, like, about it.
To be fair, he was also just like, get fucked.
Yeah.
Han.
I mean, honestly, I still...
Which of us is the ladies' man?
Yeah. Honestly, I still endorse that for the laugh that I get out of it, even though it's weird in retrospect. The only thing that would be weirder is if they knew, and they didn't know, so...
They didn't know.
So I give it a pass, technically, but...
Yeah.
Anyways, to circle back. No, I don't remember the shoe thing. I'm so sorry.
So...
I'm sure when you bring it up, I'll go, oh, and slap my forehead, but...
The city of... Ashitaba?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It's written right there. It's literally on my screen right now. Hi. How are you doing? Ashitaba is enclosed by
Oh, yeah,
in a 30-meter radius,
yeah, and they motorcycled out, and then
and
it
they
was
hit the edge.
just like wire and metal and shit.
Uh-huh.
I do remember that. I think that's what really kicked off my theory. Was that, oh, maybe not that they're separate planets, but that they're like separate sections of some kind or something like that. And then it kind of spiraled from there, I think. Which that was just like a mind blow thing for me, which I'm surprised I forgot it, but
Interceptors, yay. We love interceptors. Yeah. So that supports your theory as well.
true.
Huzzah. Multi-lock missiles? No, that's fine. Who else? You. Center. Railgun. Wide range railgun. Huzzah!
Also, going back to the Shikishima thing, another thing that's interesting is that it seems like a lot of the people that we know end up working for or are closely tied to Shikishima, including Yuki, who is apparently Minami's mom. Seems like she's really high up in.
We figured that out? Did we see that? Did I say something?
No, we saw her say something about like my daughter Natsuno, and I was like, oh, that's not great.
Luke and Leia!
Yeah, I was like, oh, great. I loved them, and then now they did that. So that's a thing. And then Ogata ends up really high up, I think, because his
CEO?
uncle is... His father is he currently works there. And so that seems like Ogata ends up kind of inheriting that. So I'm curious if like the two that we've seen deliberately that seem to be fighting things in the future are Jiro Izumi and Chihiro. So I'm curious if that means that like they're the only two. Well, Shu kind of helps out too. I mean Ida.
Yep. Well, Ida. Tetsuya Ida.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was also there. Yep.
Yeah. So those three are the main ones that we've seen that make it that far and are against it. And then we've seen Ogata and Yuki that are on the Shikishima side. Miura does not make it at some point gets turned into BJ. We don't know at what point that happens yet.
We saw, either last week or the week before, we saw him again with Sekigahara.
Yeah.
In like a Sentinel hangar. He's like the targeting AI. Something
like that, yeah. And then it also seems that Kisaragi doesn't make it because that's why Ida was making an android was to like put Kisaragi's memories into it to keep her quote unquote alive. So it seems like at some point she dies. I'm trying to think of who all hasn't been accounted for yet in the future-ish adult area.
Nenji, we don't know where Hijiyama is.
Yeah.
I don't think. But that's because we haven't looked at too much at Hijiyama's story.
Hijiyama and Ren Gota haven't seen too much of yet.
Yes, we've seen Gota.
But we've only seen him as like little kid, not little kid, but like.
Nope.
Have we seen an adult version of him?
He apparently put the hit out on Chihiro Morimura.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Which is interesting.
We found that out on the very first time we enter Renigoto's in the prologue.
Oh, okay.
In the prologue, he finds a data log. he sees himself as an 80 or 90-year-old man, and he is putting a hit out on Chihiro Morimura.
That's yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah. So then,
Leave it to me. I'll try.
we don't see older Megami yet. But it would not surprise
No,
me if she
we
got
don't.
herself, like, killed trying to protect Jiro. And especially because Jiro Izumi and Chihiro seem to have a thing going on. Excuse me.
No point overthinking it.
I could definitely see, like, Megami not being there because otherwise she would be doing something to stop that.
We similarly have not seen older Sekigahara, I believe.
Yeah, Sekigahara's been all over the timeline, but we've only ever seen young him, I think.
Sekigahara, yeah. So Sekigahara, Ryoko, Shinonome, Megumi. You know, actually, I don't think we've seen any version of Megumi except this one.
Yeah.
Counting on you.
That's interesting.
I'll try.
No fight I
Also,
can't
I
win.
keep forgetting that Sekigahara is a guy's name because I just think of the historical event, which is not related to this at all.
Probably not, at least.
I am not familiar with... I don't think I'm familiar with the historical event.
No point overthinking it. No room for what now?
Long and short of it, there was a group of Christians in Japan who kind of tried to do their own thing, and the shogunate did not agree with that, and so there was a big battle where a shit ton of people died very bloodily, and there was a huge fire, and it's left an impact.
Interesting. I have not heard of that.
It shows up in a lot of manga and anime.
Oh, okay.
Let's go, Natsuno.
What... about when was that?
Go Natsuno.
Fuck, what am I, a historian? The joke is yes.
I was
The
gonna
joke is
say.
the answer to that is yes.
Gonna be okay. Definitely.
Excuse me.
Gotta love Natsuno.
1600.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's so interesting. Yeah, I have not heard of that, but I'll admit I'm not very well versed in this, like other countries' history beyond like the very, very basics. So
It's been a very long time.
yeah, that's so interesting.
You know, I don't think I upgraded Ninja at all.
Chew on this.
I think I'm fine.
This could get going.
Where did this barrier come from? Because it doesn't matter. Yeah.
I'm thinking of a completely different battle. I'm sorry.
Oh,
The Battle of Sekigahara was the battle that established the Tokugawa rule over Japan.
oh, okay. Interesting.
So yes, still an incredibly important
Yeah.
important event.
No, that makes sense.
That's it. Don't let up.
So yeah, that makes me wonder if Sekigahara is like named after that, or if it's just like they just picked
Probably.
random names.
They probably don't do that. This isn't nearly as important as I thought it was. So instead,
Fall. How was that?
let's kill all of you, then go elsewhere.
Enemy threat range.
Ooh, there's a large concentration that way.
Gotta keep it together.
Can I do something with that? Hello! I would like for all of you to die, please. And thank you.
How's that? Yeah.
Still not used to this thing.
Okay. So, yeah, we, there sure are 13 characters that I have to keep track of.
That's how. That's literally my brain this entire time is just that sentence. The entire time I've been playing this.
Damn, are they in some sort of robots?
Oh, revolutionary.
God, I'm sorry. You said revolutionary, which reminded me of Utena, which reminded me that the Berserk anime is getting a Blu-ray.
You're so
Can you tell
excited
us
about that.
I don't know if you understand how much Bleach or Berserk means to me.
That's good. I'm so excited for you.
Or how much, I mean, also Bleach means a lot to me,
No,
but
that's
in the other way.
Oh. So you mean like in a positive versus a negative way, or?
In an extremely negative way.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I love seeing like your podcast descriptions where it's like we talk about Bleach again. It always makes. I mean, I haven't really listened to them because I haven't watched Bleach, but I love seeing it when it's in the description because I'm like, oh, I bet they got into some shit.
So you missed that that series of podcast episodes ended with, and then you talk about the rest of the Bleach because it became so insufferable that Ray and I just dreaded talking about Bleach and doing those podcast episodes. So I just did a 20-minute recap of the last third of the series.
Dang.
Is the last third or the last half?
Oh my god.
The last arc of Bleach goes on for fucking ever.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I'm not getting enough strength this time either, am I? That blows. Does that mean I should just give up and go forward, maybe? Probably. Probably what that means. God, why are there so many fucking ants? There are so many ants on the goddamn ground.
I have not watched Bleach or anything that is like super long like that because like I love watching anime and things like that and watching shows and reading books. Did I just kill like 3 of your guys?
Huh?
Did I just kill like 3? Okay, I couldn't tell.
No, I just wiped out an entire side of the screen.
Oh, okay.
Somehow.
Good. Yeah, anything that's like super duper long, that's more than like a few seasons long, I have not gotten into it. And honestly, like, I'm really bad at like following through when an anime only has like 2 or 3 seasons, and so like I never start things like Bleach or One Piece or Naruto or things like that because I know that
One
I will
Piece is
not.
getting an abridged.
Oh, is that what that new thing is?
Yeah, One Piece is getting a One Piece Kai before the One Piece anime itself ends.
Interesting. I knew they were doing a new anime, I kept seeing news about it, and people were talking about how it was getting one while the original is still on, and I was like, what? But an abridged kind of makes sense.
I guess it's more like Brotherhood versus the first FMA as opposed to like a
Kai.
As opposed to a Kai, which was something very different.
Fair.
I should probably protect you. That'd be a good idea.
But One Piece is good. I've read all of One Piece. Oh, if you want a good manga that is ongoing and it isn't and is only 190 chapters long, hear me out. Undead Unlock is really good once you get past like the first 4 chapters.
Okay. I have heard that name.
Because for some reason, the main character of Undead Unluck does not respect a person's boundaries for the first couple chapters, and then just immediately turns into the world's biggest sweetheart.
Oh, okay.
Because he smacked out of it.
It's not even that.
He just switches up.
He just, I think the mangaka was just like, oh wait, no, this doesn't work if Andy's an asshole, so he's just not going to be an asshole anymore.
Interesting. Hey, you know, nothing wrong with a little growth, a little change.
If you want to talk about characters growing and changing, becoming better people, it is definitely the manga for you.
I've really fallen behind in my, like, manga reading and writing. I went through, not writing, reading and collecting. I went through a huge phase in, like, end of 2020 throughout 2021, and then I moved out and lost all of my surplus income because I had to pay for my own bills and things like that significantly more for the first time in my life. So I have, like, this huge not this huge collection, but I have a decent collection that I have had, like, maybe a dozen new pieces in the last few years, like, slowly but surely adding. And then on top of that, I was reading a lot of it digitally too, and then I'm still paying for the subscription, which is only like $2 or $3 a month, but I just haven't touched it in a while, and I feel so bad.
Do you mean Shonen Jump?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was reading Chainsaw Man. I read the first 20 chapters of Chainsaw Man, and I liked it. There's no reason that I stopped. I just stopped. Like, there wasn't nothing in it that I was like, I gotta stop or anything like that. I just did. And then I was also reading Demon Slayer, because I watched the first season of that anime and the movie, and I really liked it. So I was reading that, and I just... Oh, and I was reading, oh shoot, what's it called? Sakamoto Days?
Mm-hmm.
I liked that one a lot. That one was super cute. I was reading that like every 2 weeks. Oh, and Spy Family. I was ahead on Spy Family for a really long time. That's the reason I got the Shonen Jump app, was because I had all the available manga that was on in English at the time, and I like needed to read more because it's, to this day, it's probably still my favorite manga that I read. And so I was like super far ahead. I was reading it as it comes out, and then I just stopped. Don't know why. Couldn't tell you why.
Yeah, it just happens.
I just have no follow through sometimes.
No point overthinking it.
It's one of those things where if you stop for like 2 weeks and you fall behind, it feels like there's a mountain of it and you just don't have the motivation to go back.
That's true. Does not help.
Yeah, Thousand Year Blood War arc is 29.4% of the entirety of Bleach.
Isn't that the one that they just started the new anime of or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah. And I've heard a lot of people praise it. Someone praised it for like, oh yeah, it's got good representation because it has a trans woman in it.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
Is that...
Do either of you know much about the trans woman in
Do either of you know much about the trans woman?
In Bleach specifically?
Yeah, in Bleach.
I do not, but I'm guessing by the fact that there was a certain hitch to your voice, it's probably not good representation, actually.
Fuck no, it's not good representation.
Okay.
No.
Okay, that sucks.
Their ability is they can turn people into zombies if they come in contact with her.
Okay.
Or if they're weak enough just by being near her, she can turn them into zombies. She does not share this. She implies that the only way she can do this is if she touches their corpse.
Oh?
She mentions that she very much likes touching corpses, if you get what I'm saying.
Oh.
And then it revealed that one of her friends, who she has turned into a corpse, wasn't dead.
Oh.
And then she made her dead. So then that she could then turn her into a corpse and enjoy it.
Jesus.
Also, she's a fascist.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm all for, like, letting everybody have representation of all kinds. Like, sure, let there be bad gay people and good people, but if the only people in your story that are a certain way are always the gross, weird people, then it's not good.
No, it's not.
Like, I'm sure that's an interesting character as, like, a concept, but not as, like, the lone, quote-unquote, trans representation of a story.
Also, they get outed against their will because another character goes, "Oh, you smell like cum."
It what? Ugh.
Oh my god.
like, it's out of fucking nowhere. And it's the character who is heavily implied to be gay.
Oh my god.
Which also is like, oh, is it because he's gay that he understands that smell?
Yeah. Don't. There's a lot of implications there.
Wait, is this the fight?
No, this is just 2-1. Because I gave up trying to turn my D rank into an S rank. I'll come back to that later.
Do you know the fight I'm talking about, Kay?
No, I didn't pay any attention to. You can call me whatever. It's fine.
Aurora, sorry. It's your,
I'm comfortable with both names. It's fine. Hello? Why couldn't I go into? No, I don't know what fight you're talking about. Because I paid no attention to destruction mode while I was doing my watch along. Not tsunami nami. Can you use your wide range rail gun to fucking murder everyone? Yeah. Hooray!
Still not used to this thing.
Oh, I don't have Ryoko. Oh, that's less than ideal.
No point overthinking it.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna mention what fight it is because I don't want to spoil the effect if you don't know what's coming.
Here comes the pain.
Boing.
Take it. I'm here.
No, if you want to read a manga that goes off the fucking rails, like you think it's gonna go off the rails, and like you're pretty sure, like the rails have started to stabilize, and you see where it's going, and then it just goes right off the fucking rails. Boruto.
Oh.
Fucking
Yeah.
Boruto.
Because like Boruto had its ship it in moment where it split and created like another series after a time skip, where like you think you see where it's going, and then you get to
Come on.
Boing.
and to the like the last 5 chapters, it's just suddenly no, this is now what's happening, and then the time skip and this is now what's happening. So Boruto has now reached a power level beyond like anything else ever. His Sharingan, if he hits you with it, is powered by the rotation of the planet, so that it never stops hurting you. And then you also are aware of the Earth's rotation.
Oh, I don't like that. That's some psychic damage.
He is OP to the nth degree.
Yeah.
He is not the most OP character.
Oh.
The database has been updated. I guess
Then
they're like any other punks.
I'll be honest, I haven't read a ton of action manga because sometimes I find it hard to follow.
That's valid.
Like, sometimes they'll be drawing things. Like, I tried reading, because my friend was really into it at the time, I read, like, the first, like, 8 volumes of Attack on Titan, and half the time I was like, I don't know what's happening, because it was just action.
Target destroyed.
Yeah.
Thinking it.
Can I get past now? No? Okay.
So I tend to read a lot more, like, shoujo stuff, and then I watch more shonen stuff, because I find it easier to follow that way.
Let me just crack open my the list of manga and webcomics I read.
I haven't even touched webcomics because that's dangerous. That's like an infinite, like, treasure chest of content.
Yeah. Just what are the good ones you might like? How are you into, like... Actually, we can discuss this later.
Okay.
I don't wanna fucking put myself on blast.
Oh no.
Okay, let's do this.
We will not lose.
As long as I can keep this thing moving.
Oh boy. She even has a skill related to Natsuno. Yeah, Luke and Leia and Luke and Leia and Luke and Leia.
Yeah. I'm so sad. I thought they were cute lesbians, and now I'm like,
And they still are cute lesbians. They just happen to also now be related to each other, and that
Yeah.
sucks. This is not the best of ideas.
Honestly, like, I should have known going into, like, a sci-fi story with this many people. The odds of somebody
Something
not...
was going to be related to something else.
Yeah, the odds of somebody not being related was negative.
Hold up. Get it. We must survive.
Can I do it now? Yeah. Let's do it now.
I won't give up.
Oh wow, that's impressive. Costs 150 EP more. I should have known what that meant. It means I don't get to do anything for a very long time.
Eesh.
Did I? They won't get past me.
So yeah, yeah. They did the stupid fucking bullshit thing where the writers forced characters to confuse romantic interest for familial love instead. Or the other way around, perhaps.
Fallen victim to one of the classic blunders.
Classic blender. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sentry gun can go here. Murder. But at least Natsuno's not a. No.
Oh?
Yep, can't talk
No,
about it.
I was gonna go and say that Matsuno's not a useless lesbian because she has actual purpose within the story. But no, she kind of fucks everything up significantly. There's a significant amount of pre-story stuff that happens that sets up the fuck up that is 13 Sentinels.
Oh?
But most of the stuff that gets fucked up is one of Natsuno or Megami.
Yeah. We have discussed that
Mostly
in great
everything is-
detail.
Yeah, no. So Natsuno is worse than a useless lesbian. She's an actively detrimental lesbian.
You know, I kind of hate how the term useless lesbian has
Now I know.
transformed from its original use in a Tumblr post complaining about a girl not helping their friend pick up books because they're too busy staring at another girl's butt into lesbians can't do anything.
Yeah, probably not ideal transformation there.
I got into the same argument today about the term Karen and how the term Karen has completely changed from its original use.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Who were you having that argument with?
Oh, that was on Bob's server. Wait a minute. You
Oh,
can
was
actually
it?
go and find that server.
Which channel was it?
What's the plan?
Fuck, I don't know.
Most of the time when I go into a server, I only have, I either mute it or I mute like selective ones because I know I'm like never gonna like visit them. So like I have half of Bob's like muted.
Yeah, I have a bad habit of going into a server and being really active there, and then just forgetting and disappearing for weeks at end.
Yeah,
And
I
I'll
have
just
so goddamn
Suddenly
many.
be there again.
Yeah, that's how I feel like whenever I pop up sometimes and I say hello and like in yours even or like Bob's or something like that, I'm like, I'm a ghost, I'm still here.
Fine. I am a
I can't
permanent
even-
lurker forever.
The fuck did I have this conversation?
Going further into this isn't the best of ideas, I think.
Movie shows, there.
Okay, yeah, I have that one muted, but let me look.
Whatever. Not whatever, but...
How many left?
Damn.
Oh, he's fucking dead.
Ew.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Shit.
Yeah, probably. Possibly.
Man, numbers
he's
in
here.
the red room were going at it. There we go, Karen. I see the word Karen.
Mistake, pal.
But let us talk more about this game, yes? Tis
Video
why I'm here.
game.
Video's a game.
Video James.
Video James.
Uh,
Do you think James Sutherland would play video games?
I've got you now.
Huh?
Enemy destroyed.
I'll try.
that's tough.
The main character of Silent Hill 2.
I
Chew on this.
I feel like he'd play. I'm trying to think of an example. I feel like he'd play something where like the main character is supposed to be taught a lesson, and like you're not supposed to relate to the main character, and he'd be like, "Oh my god, it's me."
So Silent Hill 2.
Well, yeah.
He would literally play Silent Hill 2 and just completely miss the purpose.
He'd be like, "Wow, James did nothing wrong." Oh my
If
god.
you're relating to this character, something is wrong and you should seek help.
Yeah.
Fight Club.
Yeah. Yeah, why isn't James Sunderland ever on those lists of like if a guy says he relates to these runaway posts?
That would require people to have played Silent Hill 2.
That's fair. I can't really say shit because I have never played Silent Hill 2 myself. So
Now.
I have not, but I've watched VB's LP of it enough
oh yeah, that's fair.
that I know what happens,
Yeah.
and that's enough for me to know,
No,
oh,
yeah.
no, this is not a good person.
Yeah. I never actually watched hers. I should watch hers. I watched Gab Smulders play it.
I don't know if I...
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh well. Guess we're doing this now.
What can I do?
Gosh, no, all of VB's LPs are...
I have to focus.
Well, wait. Her Silent Hill 2 and 3 LPs are very good.
Just one.
Her Origins and 1 LPs have not
Chances.
aged the best,
Oh?
but that's just because of they're from a different time when different things were allowed to, or were more acceptable to be said.
Okay, that's fair.
Especially her Shatmems LP.
Oh.
Also, her Shatmems LP has just terrible audio.
Oh no.
I can't remember what happened, but it's just dude, it's real crunchy. But again, that was from 14 years ago.
Damn, that is old.
Yeah, they're very old.
Especially as far as Let's Plays go.
This guy's in the way. Gotta keep it together.
Yeah.
That's far enough. I can go like this now. Should focus on the people that are closer to the thing that I'm trying to protect. Possibly. This seems like overkill, no?
No such thing as overkill.
I disagree. But you know what? I have no better options, so yeah. Oh, wait, no. You are in a straight line. Teehee.
Hit it. Gotcha. I can take them
They're
on.
like any other punks.
They say there's no kill like overkill.
Oh, wait.
Elise, I don't know if I've heard, do you have a favorite 13 Sentinels character?
Oh, now.
Give me a sec.
What do?
You might have mentioned this in chat once before, but I'm not remembering.
Yeah. The other issue is trying to remember their fucking names.
Describe them. I can remember their names for you.
Who you have selected right now?
Nenji.
Ninja.
Yeah.
I know
Him
Nenji.
and actually the punk girl.
Yuki.
Yuki.
Yeah. I'm quite fond of both of them.
They're good choices. I like both
Well,
of them.
no, I mean, all-time favorite 13 Sentinel character is oh, the chubby girl. What's her name?
Miwako.
Yeah.
Miwa-chan.
Yeah, Miwa-chan.
I do like Miwa-chan. She's very cute. And chubby representation is always a plus.
Amazing.
How's that? Say your prayers.
Uh,
Xanthian cannot voice in a bad character. It's like illegal to make her do it.
but my favorite pilots are those two.
Fair.
I like.
Enemy destroyed.
I'm something of a punk myself.
Yeah. Punk realized punk.
What's the plan? What can I do?
Or
What
not
can
punk
you do,
realized,
Zero?
punk recognized punk. I fucked up the saying.
Nah, I knew what you meant.
Thank you, God. My brain is not here tonight. Or ever, really,
Tuesday.
TBH. But yeah, it is a Tuesday. I keep getting assigned these like weird random tasks at the end of a workday that like drain my brain, and I'm like, well,
So, right now I'm covering for another person at work.
yeah,
so
how's that going?
It's going fine. The other AA has voluntarily took a couple things off my plate,
That's nice.
which has helped. Mainly,
What's the plan?
she took phones off my plate, so I don't have to worry about random phone calls with people asking really, really weird questions.
Oh no.
Don't screw with me.
Oh, sorry, I have to yawn. But one of the things I have to do is I have to manage two people's calendars, but they're both very important people in state government, so they have extremely complicated calendars.
No point overthinking it.
And so today I got to have a very fun conversation with one of them that was, hey, you need to make a meeting under these constraints. So I was like,
Oh no.
okay, here's the best I can do. And they're like, okay. I was like, okay, like this is the best I can do. And they went, oh no, that's not acceptable. I'm like, you just told me it was acceptable. Like we just had a conversation about how there isn't like a choice. It's this or literally nothing else.
Oh my gosh.
But it got worked out. It turned out that a couple of their meetings were optional, but that wasn't like labeled on their schedule. So there was, because the thing is, it is my job to schedule meetings for them. It is also my job to make sure they're not doing 8 hours of meetings every day.
I'm sure that get overloaded
They-
really fast.
Something's been added
They
to
do
the
get
system.
overloaded very fast.
Did you do all this data analysis?
I have
Understand all this egghead
fake
talk?
meetings scheduled with both of them, which is we do a quick check-in to make sure there's nothing I need from them or they need from me, and then we hang up so that these people can like eat
Have
a meal.
minute. Yeah. That's smart.
Dymo signatures. That means they're coming.
Sentinel upgrade has been unlocked
Woo!
because it took me an hour and a half to beat this one level. Jesus Christ, I hate this game.
Yeah, this is intense.
Guess we pushed them back.
Alright. Show me the damage. Research notebook.
Well, Kisaragi, hope you're
Hey.
Okay, that's not bad.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Without a sentinel being immobilized, haha.
I love clear within 50 seconds.
It took me an hour, but yeah, 50 seconds.
In game. Time's all.
Time
I
is a
won't say.
construct.
I won't say. I won't say it. My days of Super Hulock are behind me. I will not say it.
Well, then I will
I
say.
won't say I'm in love.
I will say time is an illusion. Lunchtime doubly so.
Oh, are you trying not to say wibbly wobbly?
Yes, I was trying to say time is wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Hmm.
Those are the two big time quotes: is wibbly wobbly and time is an illusion.
Time is fake. My favorite. My favorite speech I had to give in school was in high school, where I called for the absolute and total abolishment of the concept of time.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
And then later, I made the same argument with at a Friendsgiving party.
Oh.
Because we did a thing where everyone came with a PowerPoint presentation. And the idea was that everyone then votes on who their favorite PowerPoint was. And mine was about the abolishment of time. And my main arguments for it is time existed, or our concept of time existed back when we really needed it, you know?
Yeah.
But that time has passed.
So just toss it out the window.
We don't need time anymore.
Uh-huh.
And then the overrunning joke was, at the start, it looks like I'm going to talk about how we need to abolish capitalism.
Oh.
And then the slide changes and it's me talking about abolishing time. And then I talk about how time needs to be abolished. And then step one is abolish capitalism.
Brought it back around.
Also, can I give a suggestion?
Yeah.
Putting a single level in Neuralink makes it so that they can do 3 missions before needing to rest instead of just 2.
Wait!
Done.
That was really funny to like just watch it like.
Yeah. I remember being like, wait, is that how it's going to work? And yes, that is... Because if I remember correctly, they currently get 50% Neuralink damage after every fight.
Yeah.
So if you reduce it to 49%... Oh, wait. And it clears just as fast.
Little hack there.
I'm surprised I remember that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I've always wanted to do one of those PowerPoint nights. I just... by the time I knew that PowerPoint nights were a thing, I didn't really have like a good like circle of friends to do it with. So one day.
This happened Thanksgiving 2019.
I don't have 65,000 points.
So just do the ones that are going into combat now, and then next time you can do it for the rest. Would be my suggestion.
I'll fight.
You know, I actually have a grudge against this game, because ever since I played this game, I've wanted to eat Japanese crepes, but I've never been able to eat a Japanese crepe.
I thought you... Wait, you're saying crepes or grape?
Crepes.
Crepe.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
C-R-E-P-E.
But the first thing I heard was grapes, and I was like, do they have something different? Do they grow them differently over there?
No, those are watermelons. Watermelons are
Oh, thanks.
Uh-huh.
I've only had crepes twice, and they were not Japanese, but they were pretty good.
they're fine. You're talking about like the pancakes.
Yeah, so I had like the pancakes once, and then I had like a savory crepe one time that was like really good. Well, I mean, it was okay. I liked it conceptually, at least.
Yeah, but it's not the big like
the big ones, yeah.
cone stuffed with ice cream.
Yeah.
Fruit.
I think that would be a lot of fun. I have a friend that lives in, I think, Chicago. I think they have like a store up there that does it because she loves crepes and she's always going up there to like to get them and stuff, and it seems like they're like really fun. Plus anything that's like in a cone, like transportable shape, is like great.
I actually need you to have more EP. And one level wasn't even enough to fucking... Ugh. I hate this game. A lot. You know what? I'm just gonna be completely honest. I'm not having fun right now.
Oh, do you want to
lie.
stop?
No, I'm just gonna fucking turn the difficulty down.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the brutal being like unnecessarily brutal. Because if I remember correctly, it was added like post-release as a, oh, you beat the game? Okay, here's the higher difficulty.
Oh. Interesting.
And then post-game, it also releases some challenge levels, which I never did because there's really.
Yeah.
The 4th generation models have some unique features. They can use the latest plasma weaponry and interceptors. On top of that, they're equipped with barriers and high output laser weapons.
We are now talking about mechs.
Is that true?
He makes it sound so cool. I was basically copy-pasting random
Oh,
design
I
elements.
love Okino.
No idea.
Okino's so silly.
Really, the Sentinels have always kind of been siblings to the Daimos.
That feels...
And that's a relevant bit of information.
I was about to say, that feels strangely relevant.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, totally.
Backup deployed. I'll make it work.
I can't remember what those little drone guys do.
They kill. Murder.
That's fair.
Murder drones.
Defensive layers. Go this way. Oh, that's a wide range.
Next move.
Yep.
Leave it to me. Stay on guard.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything. I can't quite remember how these work, so I don't want to give advice on how to use them.
Backup deployed.
It's entirely possible that that was a mistake, because only one set can be deployed at a time. I don't remember how those work.
Let's get him.
Tomi Kisaragi. He's going to murder all of these flying kaiju right
The
here.
little...
I fucking love railguns in this game.
The little clicks that it does when you like are mousing over like big groups like that, the little... So satisfying.
Yeah. This game has very good sound design.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. The practice round's over.
I need to think.
Guardian Avenger this way? Hey, it's a baseball field.
Deploying decoy.
Hey,
I sure hope nothing bad happens to it.
Let's see.
maybe this will break the Colonel's curse.
The practice round's over.
Which I know the Colonel's curse has already been broken.
Let's see. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. I guess life comes at you fast.
Anti-air defensive flares that way.
Air defense.
That didn't go as far as I needed it to. Did you set a mine or not?
Next move.
I can do this.
Probably get out of here.
EMP surrounding here would be nice.
Are either of you big Gundam fans?
Not really.
Not really. I've dabbled in some kind of Gundam related stuff here and there, but it's never been my like super cup of tea. You like it though, don't you?
I have watched a Gundam or two in my time, yes.
I did it.
One of my all-time favorite animes is Turn A.
Oh, I don't know if I've heard of that one.
Turn A is very, very, very good.
Yeah.
So what a lot of Gundams seem to have is a main character who talks about how they don't want to fight and how they don't want to kill people, and they have a body count in the hundreds.
Oh no.
Loran says, "Hey, I don't want to fight," and goes out of his way and endangers himself to not
fight.
kill his opponents.
Oh, okay.
He disables them so they can't fight anymore, but he doesn't kill them.
I like that. That's nice.
Also, the Tournay has a very silly mustache, and is canonically the most powerful Gundam in the series, like in any series,
Very nice.
with its very silly mustache.
I do love some mustaches.
Is that it? Here's the plan.
I think my problem with Gundam is usually like not that I don't like it. I just feel like most of the time when people pitch Gundam related stuff, people just go, "It's Gundam," and then I don't know anything else about it, and I'm like, that's not enough for me. Like if you tell me like it's Gundam but with X other things, then I'm like, oh, maybe I'll be interested in it. But most of the time, people think that's it, and I'm like, that you got to give me more of a hook.
Well, the other thing is that every Gundam is so completely different from the other ones.
Yeah.
That saying it's Gundam is completely worthless.
Yeah, that's totally fair. That does not surprise me.
Like, G Gundam and Witch from Mercury could not be more different.
Yeah. Is Witch from Mercury the new one with the lesbians that everybody's excited about?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
I have heard very good things about that one.
That one is, what if Utena had giant robots?
Okay.
I have a friend who I know is into Utena, even though she's never talked to me about it because I have shown no interest or knowledge in Utena. And that's because I have no knowledge or interest in Utena.
Utena is one of those that it's on my list, just partially because like the concept sounds interesting, but partially because I know it's kind of like a pillar kind of in a lot of ways of like anime, especially when it comes to like magical girl type stuff. So I want to watch it, but I don't want to just watch it like casually. I want to make sure that I'm like primed. Kind of the same reason why I haven't seen like Evangelion, is I'm like, I know that like I need to like take it seriously and be in the right headspace for it. So it's on my list. I just have not gotten to it, but I have heard like literally nothing but good things about it, and everybody that I know that's been into Utena is like raved about it.
Okay, I'm sending you a message about something.
Okay.
Locked on. That easy. Signal offline. Better put on a show for you, John.
Chu wasn't a teenage boy. Just literally anything else except a hormonal teenage boy would be nice, I think.
Oh, what did he say?
He's so good as a character, except sometimes he says hormonal teenage boy things, and I get like, I forget the word. Just overwhelmingly angry at him
for literally being true to his age. Disproportionately upset with him. All of you can die now.
Hold still. Nailed it. That sucker. I'll make it work. Enemy threat range. You're just small fry. Yes.
I love hearing the click clacks and then seeing a message appear on my phone.
Hush you.
Huh?
Nothing.
Elise sent me a DM on Discord about Utena, and I just heard click, 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 ping!
Clickety clackety.
Yeah.
I have a mechanical keyboard because I have to type a bunch.
And nothing wrong with that.
And also I play MMOs and I need that responsiveness for when I need to fucking adjust. I should get into Savage content. No, I shouldn't.
Boing.
Always think ahead.
More interceptors, I think.
Backup deployed. Are we?
Oh, you know what? I think I remember using interceptors a whole bunch too when I played.
Because they're fucking broken.
Yeah, because they're really fucking handy.
Don't miss. Nailed it. There you go.
What to do?
You're currently nested in a bunch of mines, and I enjoy that about you. You being nested in a bunch of mines. Just burrowed in there. Hey everyone, look at this.
What next? You're just small fry. How's that? Bow down.
Yeah, just keep...
Was that okay?
Oh wow, you're gonna fucking die. No, you're not. What? Oh, you have the composite armor. Right. You're not gonna die to anything. That hits for less than 500. And aerial guys deal a lot of damage in many, many little bursts. And composite armor just zeroes all of that out.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're in the cleanup phase.
Here goes.
Yeah, it doesn't look like any more big ones are dropping.
I got him. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
You know, it's really weird that he says that when, like, he is unharmed and has annihilated everything. It does not sound like amateur work to me.
No, it does not. Beep beep.
Let's do this. Score. Yes.
Next move.
Cool, big guy. Oh, the big guy's got low enough HP for that missile to just take him out.
Good
Beep beep.
timing. Good. How many down?
Are we
I'll
done?
make it work.
Oh my god.
It's always really annoying when there's just, like, the one single Deimos just hanging out somewhere.
Stay calm. I can do this.
Though it is very funny aiming a railgun shot at just a single Deimos.
Bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy down.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Okay.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending technical analysis.
I know it's kind of late, but maybe you'd know, Sekigahara. They're attacking the mainframe from these terminal things, right? That means these terminals are all huge weak spots. So why are there so
Ooh, this is
goddamn
important.
many of them? We covered this already. The mainframe uses them to control and maintain the city. They're kaiju are going after them.
So, it's the UFO that's going to destroy our city?
You don't know anything, huh? This ain't even our city. It's been a damn cage. Ever since we were born.
So we made it through.
I love Yuki just dropping that on all these people.
Mm-hmm.
If you had better
Yep, go on. Go.
No, go ahead.
If you had better balancing of gameplay versus story, versus us who are visual novel nerds and thus don't want any gameplay at all, really,
Yeah.
you would have gotten to here before you got to Shu, because Shu is very much a late game story sort of protagonist. You have to do a lot to unlock Shu's in the cage.
Mm-hmm.
So you get here and Yuki says that, and you're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Then you just left in the dark until.
Yeah.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think we should end soon anyway, because the next one's gonna take like at least 20 minutes, and it's already
Yeah, it's getting
11:20.
late. But I mean, some progress made.
Some, yes. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ah, S rank.
On the easiest difficulty. That's all.
Still, it does go a hell of a lot faster.
Mm-hmm. Anywho, that's us done for now.
Yeah. So we're 2 into wave 2? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where's my air rank on the? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, because I'm on casual.
Oh, it
That
only
makes sense.
saves them per.
So if I go up here, I don't
Gotcha.
have any ranks up here either.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, what? Why is it not recognizing it? That makes way more sense.
Ruthless challenge. No, I'm done with ruthless challenges. Thank you.
Don't
Anywho, video games.
50% through destruction.
Yep.
Good
Gaming.
stuff. Gaming. Gamer. So do we want to kind of do a similar thing next week and try to get to at least wave 5? So we can get back to Remembrance.
Yeah, we need to get to wave 5 so we can not you or you. Okay, wow. Yurikarabe's Yurikarabe. You.
There we go.
And no, just you. Honestly, we could just continue on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and none of them are not to know, right? I have to get to wave 10 for not to know, which means I have to get to wave 10 for Yuki. But Yuki's at 85 anyway, which means the next thing finishes her off.
Yeah, we're so close to finishing.
Same
a lot
with
of
Shu.
people. Yeah.
Same with Tomei. Nenji we could just go on ahead with, I think.
Hijiyama will get there when we get there.
Well, this is 4, right?
Yeah.
This is 5. This is 6. Okay, so we can't actually get to Hijiyama. Without. Sorry. Oh, wait, no. And then Jirokarabe is either the last or the second to last thing. So we can get to Megami as well, so that's 7. Oh, Natsuno needs wave 5, duh. That's why we're... Okay. It's Natsuno that we're waiting on.
Yeah, Natsuno's kind of the linchpin, the what's that game with the plink the
Jenga?
not Jenga, the one with all the like little balls, the little marbles, and then you have all the sticks.
Pachinko?
Is it pachinko?
I
Kerplunk?
literally cannot visualize what you were talking about.
It's one of those. I think it's called Kerplunk. Yeah, hold on.
Okay, so that's unfortunate. We cannot get to... We can't get to Hijiyama without Natsuno. And we can't get to Natsuno without going to Wave 5.
Okay, so at least one more.
I've never seen this.
You never seen this?
No.
So the whole point of it is that you take turns drawing a stick, and then at some point, once it gets far enough, the little marbles will start to fall down, and whoever has the most marbles, eventually they all fall. So you keep going until all the marbles fall, and then whoever has the most marbles like loses, or the least marbles wins, however you want to look at it. But the whole point of it is
literally,
like
it's worse Jenga.
sure, yeah.
Or more spherical Jenga.
Yeah, it makes a more satisfying sound when it all comes down. But so she's like the last stick in the kerplunk that'll make all the rest of the marbles fall.
Or like one of those toys, like I remember a hippo one, where you keep messing with their teeth or something, and eventually it just bites down on your hand.
Oh, were you talking about like the Don't Wake Daddy or something like that?
Are you talking about the fucking alligator dentist game?
Oh, was it an alligator?
Or
This one
crocodile,
was a hippo.
Or there might have been a hippo one.
Yeah, but yeah, that is what I'm talking about. Don't Wake Daddy? What the fuck?
Have you guys?
No,
never...
Don't Wake Daddy. No,
Okay.
I know what Don't Wake Daddy.
Okay, thank you. It sounds like it's kind of similar in that like you keep doing things up until a certain point, and then at some point, the alligator chomps on your hand, or the dad wakes up and you have to go back to the start.
People keep independently reinventing Jenga.
I mean, Don't Wake Daddy is like really abstract Jenga.
It is poking at something until something else collapses.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's fair. Conceptually.
Jenga has actual, like, skill to it.
That's true. Don't Wake Daddy is like chance, because you're going around a board, and then you, like, draw a number, and you have to hit the alarm clock, like, however many times. And if he wakes up, then you go to the beginning of the board.
Did anyone actually play Mousetrap how you're supposed to do it?
Yes.
Or did they just build the Mousetrap and click around?
I've played it the way you're supposed to exactly once.
I think we tried to, but ours was like warped by like rain or something like that, so it didn't actually work.
Raid Shadow Legends? What?
No, it rain. Like water.
Oh. I see.
Yeah, I kept trying to play Mousetrap, and this annoying pop-up kept happening that was like, Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, because Raid Shadow Legends has infested all media.
Yes.
Art
the
forms.
end all be all. Anyways, okay, so yeah, so we'll come back to this next week, and see where we can go from here. At least you're welcome to join, but also no pressure if you cannot make it 2 weeks in a row. And hopefully by that time we will have cleared at least enough to get to the next section of story stuff. But yeah, fun times.
Thank you for having me on.
Yes, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure. I'm going to make sure. I think this still works. I meant to make a command for this, and then I didn't.
For what?
What? I just ate my message.
No.
Haha, yes, there we go.
Haha.
Okay, I made that thing forever ago, so I wasn't sure if it was still working. And then I meant to make like a timer thing for it, and so it would happen every so often, and I forgot to do that as well, and ran out of time. So at least there's that. So yes, please follow Elise. Good stuff, good gaming. Lots of good hargle bargle, as you like to say in your alerts. Is it Hargle Bargle or Hargle Blargle?
What?
In your alert, you say Hargle Blargle, but is it Blargle or Bar? Right. Is it Blargle or Bargle?
Fuck if I know.
You're the one who changes it every stream.
I don't. I change the last word of it every stream.
Yeah, but you still have to be in the area. You just blank it all out.
I don't read it. Do you know how I have very little memory space left in this hollow gourd I call a skull?
You know, that's fair.
And I need to use that on more important things than remembering what 2 words I put in my stream title. Okay, you know what?
That's fair. That's fair. I can't blame you there. Anyways, I love it every time I see it. It makes me laugh, even if I can't watch. It's great.
Okay. Well, then I'll keep doing it, I guess. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, thank you. And thank you, Aurora, for sitting through all this insane waves of Deimos that you've had to sit through. Good job on the game. So, thank you, everybody, for hanging out. And we will see you guys maybe Sunday, maybe Tuesday. Who knows at this point? I don't even know what the schedule's like anymore. But we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.